It's Holly here. I just wanted to come in with a video and show you the swatch book that I just got done. It took me about a week and a half to get it done, but I did have some of it already completed beforehand. Some little bits and pieces that I had done when I bought paints, and they came with their own little charts and stuff. And so I did have a few things already completed, but it did take a while. I did work on it almost every day during that week and a half, 2-week period. But it's definitely worth it. It's going to be so handy for me. It's in a nice little like travel size for me, so I can just, put it in my backpack or put it in my tote bag and just take it with me. And I also have like a good stock of everything that I have, and I can just see all my colors and have it all with me in one book. So I'm really excited to show you guys. So before I had this little travel one, I would mostly use these little charts, and I got most of these off the company's website, like PrismaColors website, Faber, Castell, the Tombow, and so on. So I got these off of, and I got like this one off of the Copic marker website. So I used these for years. I've probably had these swatches, gosh, maybe like 5 years or so. And I use them still at home, but it's just not as convenient as having like a travel book, because they're bigger and you have to put them in a big binder and you have to carry that with you. So this was just a lot easier for me. So I'll go ahead and go through kind of what I did. I got this binder at Staples, but I got it a while ago. So I don't know if they still have this exact one, but they definitely have. I was there, let's see. I was there like a week ago getting something, and they still have these sizes. Just I didn't see this exact print, but you can go on Amazon and all that and find certain styles and stuff that you like. And then also at Staples, in the same section where you find these little mini binders, I got the little 5.5 by 8.5 sheet protectors to go with it, and I also got the paper and the graph paper to go with it in the back here, so that I have places to write notes and do little charts if I just want to do one really quick so I don't forget, kind of stuff. So those are all in that same section, and they're all 5.5 by 8.5. And I mean, you could go ahead and cut yourself these and hole punch. I'm just lazy. So I just wanted to buy those, and I thought they were kind of cute. And then also I used just, for some of my swatches, I just use this water little brush that you just fill up, travel with it, and you can take it with you. So that's kind of handy to have. Okay, so what I did is I started out with my watercolors here. And these ones actually are the ones that I already had completed about a year ago. And then each section has like a little tab. And these are just the repositional tabs that you can get in a pack. And I think these are made by 3M, but there's tons of these out there. And then I just stick it on. I didn't make like dividers to go in front. I might do that. I did have some, but the tabs weren't sticking out far enough for me. So, because they do make the dividers in this size, but they weren't working out for me. And yeah, so I just decided to go with the repositional tabs just to make it a little easier for me. And then basically what I did for these is I just took I just have this, usually I have this in the back here, but it's a little piece of washi tape that I had. And I just made a little square, little stencil, and I just went around and then traced over the stencil and just made like a little chart for myself. So it's not perfect. It doesn't line up perfectly, and my OCD was kind of like, oh my gosh, no, I don't know about this. But it did turn out pretty well. So I just kind of went with it, and I used a Sharpie because it's waterproof. And then I just used my little water brush and just swatched out all the paints here. So that's what I did for that. And these are my Daniel Smith watercolors. If you guys have not used these, they are absolutely stunning. They have like even little minerals in them, and they really sparkle. Not every one of the colors has that, but a lot of them do. And I think it states on there when, on the chart, not on my chart, but when I'll show it to you. So what I did is, instead of buying like every single Daniel Smith watercolor there is, because they're kind of spendy, I just got the little sample page. And I think there's 3 in here. I won't get it out because it'll be all crinkly. But so then I just, so I could test out all the colors and see which ones I really liked. Because for a little small tube like that, it's about $10 and or more. So I didn't want to buy all of them at one. It takes a while to accumulate some of these, but I just wanted to get the samples. And like I said, there's like 3 sheets of these little samples in here of every single color that they have. You can get these on Amazon. So that's what I did. And some of them on here will tell you if it has it tells you what series it is. It also tells you if it has like real minerals, what the light fast is, and a whole bunch of good stuff. For me, I just needed to swatch it all out and then just write the color on there. So then I can tell which ones I really, really want, or ones that I feel like I'm using a lot, and then I could get like a full tube. So yeah, that's what I did there. All right, my next section is, okay, I'm gonna totally screw up this name, and I might swear. I think it's Schmincke, but I could be wrong, and I'm pretty sure it's German. But these watercolors are beautiful. Let me grab them so you can see. Now, I already had these charts done as well, because these charts actually came with this little tin. So if you haven't seen the Schminckes, these are the Schminckes. And they come in this nice little tin. So they come with lots of colors, and the number of the color is on the back, like that. Okay, so I charted all of these about, gosh, I've probably done this about almost 2 years ago, because I think I've had the watercolors for that long now. But these are beautiful. They're very high quality, and the numbers here and the name of it is here as well. So I just stuck those in because I didn't really want to take more time to swatch them out on my charts and stuff. So I just decided to just stick them in there. All right, and so the next ones I have are the Jane Davenport watercolors. And I have 2 palettes. I have the neutral, and I have the brights. And if you haven't seen them before, they look like this. And they're in a cute little tin as well. Oops, these are kind of coming off here, but okay. Those are the Jane Davenports. Now, I haven't really used these that much, so I can't really give you a good, comment about how well they work. But when I did the little swatching a while back, because these actually came with the tins also, so I've had these done for about a year also. They seemed pretty good, but I don't know, they're not going to be as high quality as these guys. But if you want to try out watercolors, this definitely seems like it'd be good. So yeah, those are the Jane Davenports. And then I have my Kuretakes, and I've had these for quite a while. I did just swatch these out though, this last week and a half. And these, I've had these, I think about, 4 years or so. And these are very high pigmented. Did I just say pigmented? Is that right? Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, these are very also high quality, and unlike this video, and these are just really great watercolors. And if you can tell that they're just lots of pigment and all that. I'm trying to oh, here they are. I brought them out so you can see in case you've never seen them before. So yeah. And these, all right. So the next one I have, these are also the Kuretakes. These are the metallic golds, and those are in that set too. All right, so the next ones I have are the Fine Tech. And with both these also, I just did the little stencil. And if you've never seen the Fine Tech, I think they're from Germany as well. Yeah, this is Germany. These are the Fine Tech. Oops. If I can open these. Now I'm a little bit gun shy about opening stuff. So these are the Fine Techs. They're super metallic, and some of the a little bit pearly too. These are great watercolors as well. And they have other colors. I just have the metallic gold ones, and there's one silver. So those are my now I actually have more watercolors, but I don't use them very much. So I didn't want to add them quite yet, but I probably will eventually. I've been working really hard on this. I just didn't want to like add more to it. I was like happy with this because this is all the stuff that I use quite frequently. So anyway, so then we have the real brush markers, and these are by Ziggs. And I've also had these for quite a while, maybe like 4 years or so. This is not a chart that I made. This chart is from allthesparkle.com. So if you want to go on her website, you can download this template. And then it's nice because she has all the colors listed on there, so there's room for the ones that you don't have. So I think I have the 60 set, and I think there's 80 now. So I got to get on that. I got to get my 20 more markers here. So another thing that I did with these recently, and this is something that people were doing quite a while ago. I'm just kind of been lazy about it. But the Zig Clean Color brush markers do not come with anything on the top for telling you what color it is. So when it was sitting in like an organizer and stuff, it was just clear and it was kind of hard to tell what color was what. So what people were doing, and I did not come up with this, what you can do is, and different people have different techniques that they've been doing, but this is the one that I just kind of followed. But you take a hole punch of watercolor paper, and then you take each little dot, and then you color each little dot with the corresponding pen. And then I glued the little dot to the top with, I think, matte medium, Ranger matte medium. And then let that dry for just a few minutes. And then I took glossy accents and put a little dab of glossy accents on top. If you don't know what glossy accents are, I'm sure everybody does. But just in case, this is glossy accents, and it's just a clear dimensional kind of glue thing. So I put that on top of here just to make it like shiny and glossy and have a little dimension. And then I just set it down for, I set them all overnight to dry, and that's how they turned out. So I really like this. I got them all done about a week ago, and I think they turned out really pretty. I like it. It looks good and like organizational stuff, and yeah, I'm kind of anal like that, so I like it. So anyway, these are really good markers if you've never used them, and I really have enjoyed these a lot. And like I said, I've had mine for 4 years and they're still going strong, so yeah, so those are all of those. All right, so the next section I have is my watercolor pencils. These are the Derwents, and I don't have a lot of those. I only have this like 12 set here. And then I also have the Staedtler's Karat Aquarell. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. I've had these for a long time. I don't even know if they make these anymore. I know Staedtler's still around, but these are the first watercolor pencils I ever got, and I've probably had these for, gosh, I can't even remember how long, over 10 years at least, maybe longer than that. So I'm not sure if I know Staedtler makes stuff still, but I'm not sure they're still called that, the watercolor pencils. And they probably have higher quality ones too. So this is the 24 set, but I am missing one. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, so those are pretty good. These are like medium quality, probably, I would say. And these are fantastic watercolor pencils. These are the Faber Castell or Faber, I don't know how you say it. And oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can say this word. I think it's also German. Albrecht, Durer. I don't know. Oh gosh. But these are gorgeous. And these are, yeah, super high quality. Let me grab them here. And they come in this beautiful tin. I'm sure everybody has seen these, but just in case. It's like a little box of jewels. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? So yeah, there's 3 layers in here. Yeah, this is the 120 set. So highly recommend those. Yeah, when you take your little water brush over this, I mean, that pencil mark just dissolves so nicely. So with most of these, like pencils, and I don't know if I did it really with the pens, but mostly the pencils, what I did was I did half the heart. By the way, these are the charts I made. Sorry, I should have said that. I just made these quickly on my computer. I just did a little rectangle and a heart. But what I did is I did half the heart in, like, you know, I really pushed down hard with the pencil, and then the other side is just softly, and then I did kind of a medium pressure here, and then I just took my watercolor brush and I just moved it that way, brushed it. And then I wanted to see like what it looks like with the water on it, what it looks when it gets all dissolved. So I have a really good representation of kind of what my range is for all my colors and stuff. So what I did is just wrote the number, and then I wrote the name. So, and that's what I did on most of these. I wrote the number and then the name below. And some of these back here, you'll see I actually wrote the name in the little block because I didn't need that for watercolor and stuff. And I put all this on watercolor paper, not high quality stuff. It's like probably medium quality because I didn't want to use all my really good stuff, but because it's just for swatching. All right, so now we're into the water-based markers. These are my Tombow dual brush. And I actually had some really old ones, and they didn't have the colors on their chart anymore. When I went to their website, they didn't even have that color anymore. Okay, here comes my cat. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Esther. Okay, so you guys, it's so funny. Every time I start talking on the camera, she comes in here. I don't know what it is. What are you doing, Esther? Okay. Anyway, I'm just going to move this over here. So these are the Tombow dual brush. And Esther, can you stop? I'm going to have to redo this video. Oh my gosh. All right, so that's funny. These are my newer ones that I have. But I did have some old ones. But I went on their website, got their chart off, so I have room to put the other ones in. So, hint, hint to my husband that he can go in here and he can look to see what I need. That's another cool thing about the swatch book. Your friends and family can look through your swatch book and be like, oh, she needs that color. So, yeah, you're welcome. I know, it's so convenient, isn't it? All right, so we got all the Tombows here. I almost want to call them Tombow because I lived in Texas for a while, and there was a city called Tombow, and so, right by where I lived in Houston. And so anyway, I keep wanting to call it Tombow markers instead of Tombow. All right, so now we're into my alcohol-based markers. So these are the Copics. Everyone has seen these. I have almost the whole set. I have been collecting for a very long time, at least, gosh, 6-7 years probably. So I have almost all the colors. I haven't been keeping up with it too much, so I'm probably missing a few here. But I got their recent chart off their website, so I should be up to date. The ones that I am missing, there's a few. These have been on their chart for a long time, so I am missing a few of the like yellow greens. And so I think this is all up to date as far as I know, and then I can easily add the ones. And I have some blanks at the bottom here, so I could, you know, it'll be out of color order, but okay. I can add some colors here, because I know they come out with, gosh, like a few colors, new colors every year. At least that's what they used to do. There was about 200 and some colors, and I don't know what they're up to now. But anyway, I love these. These are the best markers ever. They blend so beautifully, as I'm sure most of you know. I know they're a little bit spendy, but they're well worth it, and they last a long time. And then when you get the refills, you know, that will refill like 10 pens. So, I mean, I really love them. I just haven't been using them very much because I've been so into pencils, but I highly, highly recommend these. These are awesome. All right, so, and then I also got recently, let's see, I got them at Christmas time. I got the Jane Davenport alcohol markers. And this is what set is this? I know it comes with 12. I don't know what it's called. You can buy these at Michael's and off our website. I haven't used these too much. I just haven't got around to using them. But when I did swatch them out here, they seemed pretty good. I just don't know how well they blend together. I mean, you're not going to beat Copic markers, to be honest, but they might do the job. I don't know. So I'll have to figure that out. All right, so my next section is just plain old color pencils. These are my Polychromos. Let's see. So I'm sure everybody has seen, this is the 120 set. I've had this for a few years now. And I'm sure everyone's seen this too. But these are high quality, beautiful pencils. Love these. And these 3 layers in here too. So yeah, I just swatched it out, did like press really hard on one side and then light on the other. And then I just wrote the name and the number in each one. And you'll see that, let's see, not these ones, my Prismas. So when I get to my Prismas, you'll see that my chart is a little bit smaller. That's just because I decided that I was gonna put 2 charts on one sheet and then cut it down the center. But I really don't like how small it is, so I decided not to do that anymore. But I didn't want to go back and like redo all this because it's a lot of work. So these are all my Prismas. These are my absolute favorite pencil. I know they're probably not as good as Polychromos as far as like light fast and all that, but they are so creamy. They blend so well. I'm really comfortable with these. And I've had Prismas since high school. And I'm not even going to tell you how long ago that was, but it was a while ago. So I have loved these ever since then. I know people have had a little bit of trouble with the quality in the last few years, but I think they're stepping up their game again. I haven't had any trouble, so I can't attest to that. But anyway, I have the full set. I think there's a couple I'm missing, probably because my dog got it or something. I don't know. Or just got lost in all the moves that we've had. But I'm missing like a couple here, but you know, no big deal. And I have doubles of some of them because I use the skin tones quite often. So anyway, love these, love these. All right, so now we're into some of my gel and fine liners. These are the Stablio or Stablio, I'm not sure how you say it, but that's what these look like, in case you've never seen these. And I've got this set. I think it's like, is it 20, 24? I don't know what the set is, but I love how it comes in this little roll case. And these are great fine liners. I don't have a lot of fine liners. Most fine liners that I use are these, and then I have a set of a lot of like the Copic fine liners and those kind of things. So I really like those, but I didn't chart those because I have, maybe I should actually, because I have a bunch of different lead tips and different size fine liners. So I probably should put those in here too. I just kind of have them with me all the time because I use those a lot for drawing. But these colored ones, they're great quality. And you can get them like, you know, most places like Hobby Lobby and all that. So, and I'm probably missing some colors, so I can add here if I want to. And then these are the Copic Spicas, and I have sets A and B. I love these. These are absolutely so much fun because they have a little bit of shimmer and glitter in them, and they just, you know, they do awesome things for drawings. So, and you can use these with Copics, you can use them with pencils to just add a little bit of like glitter and dimension. And, well, not so much dimension, I guess, but definitely a little glitter and just, you know, just a little touch of color here and there. These are great, so highly recommend those. All right, so I think I got through all of the ones that I use the most. And like I said, I'm probably gonna add some to this. And then I have my graph paper at the end here for some quick little, you know, if I find a color combo that I really like, I could just quickly put it here, or I have my notes here in the back where I could write it down, or want like pens that I want, or some, you know, any kind of notes, just put those back there. And then I just wanted to show you guys also quickly I have this I did a long time ago. This is my, I'm gonna open it correctly. This is my Peerless watercolors, and I put this in this photo little album thing a long time ago. And I'm thinking about transferring, you know, all the colors and stuff into my one that I just made. But for right now, this is what I have. And so I put these all in the order of the pack it came in, and I have the bonus pack. But these are awesome watercolors too. So I just, you know, flip through, and then you just take your little brush and do that really quick. And then I have a little swatch on the side. It's not the most beautiful like little thing, but you know, it works. And I'll probably change it at some point. But you know, I kind of worked on this for a while, so I need a little break from doing this stuff. But yeah, this is something you could try if you want just something cheap. And you can get this at the dollar store. These are like really cheap little things. All right, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Hopefully I didn't skip over anything. I probably did. Actually, I've tried to film this twice now, and my cat keeps getting into it, and she keeps knocking the camera over. So anyway, I hope this is my video that I get to post finally. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.